Which is like 1 beer, 2 beers.
Whatever I want to do.
But I'm a little tired. I'm going to turn in. All right, Wednesday night. Bring it up, everybody. Yeah. What is everybody? Welcome to the pregame show.
Let's go.
Presented by Miller Lite. What time is it, boys?
Miller time.
Miller time.
Coming to you
time.
live from the Toyota Lounge, driven by your Front Range Toyota stores. Toyota, the official vehicle of DNVR. Do yourself a favor. Hop in the Toyota chat. Become a real one, a.k.a. a Supporters Club member. Get access to all these emojis. And just have fun talking to people in the chat.
And videos.
And videos. And every week an exclusive behind-the-scenes video. You never know what you're going to see. It could be a game show that's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It could be that.
It might be that.
Very uncomfortable questions for us to answer. You never know. Nuggets hosting the Pelicans tonight back at home, the second game this year. We're going to talk about the home court Nuggets shot profile. I have some. You guys want to get into the stats?
Show me some graphs and charts.
You guys
Stat me up, Daddy.
I got some numbers for you guys. I know that's what you're wanting. We're also going to talk about going undefeated against certain teams. I'm not going to tell you which one. But the Pelicans are a team I think you should go undefeated against.
You better.
We're
better.
going to talk about all of that. I got Harrison Wind in the building.
Am I the only one who went back and watched Nuggets Wizards highlights today from last year?
Yes. Literally the only person.
I think I'm the only person, but now I know who is should be front and center on Denver's defensive game plan.
There you go.
That got reaffirmed to me with that.
You realize they play the Pelicans, though, tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Just making sure we're locked in. Over here, D-Line go.
Yeah, he's talking about Jordan Poole. Does that count as highlights, that game?
Yeah.
Were there highlights in that game?
Well, Jokic went for 50 and Jordan Poole hit a game winner, so
We
there
remember.
were some watchable things.
There were some watchable things. Rounding out the show, Superstar Dev.
I'm not going to say I'm excited about this game, but I might be excited about this game. I have been seeing it, and the Pelicans have been giving it up. It's been so many points.
Yeah.
Scored. I think that the Nuggets should turn their offense on, and that's what they've been doing all year.
It would be great to go for a very big number tonight. And by big number, I mean everybody. Everybody eat some big numbers tonight. Harrison, take us to the game notes.
Yes, the Pelicans are in town. Zion Williamson and company in town. Can we go to the Common Spirit injury report, Kale? Do we have that ready?
Common Spirit. I love that you said that as if it was an implied yes, and the answer was no.
Computer's freaking out. Okay, we'll come back to the Common Spirit injury report.
Fire it up, Kale. Fire up the Common Spirit injury report.
Fire it down.
Shout out Common
Put a
Spirit.
pin in that one.
Put a pin. Let's,
After the break.
can we circle back into that a little bit later?
Yeah, we'll reconnect on that one.
Okay.
David Adelman, in his pregame press conference, he was talking about how good the Nuggets offense has been, and it has been elite. Did you see they're maybe the only team in NBA history to score like 124
Yeah, I saw that.
points, is it?
7 maybe, but yes,
in their first 3 games.
That's kind of crazy.
That's a pretty crazy stat.
Are we the best offense ever?
Dude, the previous team contained Wilt Chamberlain.
They were beating the Indiana Squires.
Yeah,
It was dominating.
It was literally a plumber's situation.
Yeah. Well, anyways, they could be, but David Adelman said there's actually some room for improvement.
I love it.
He said, look, we're missing a lot of layups. We're getting
He's
out
right.
in transition. We're creating these great opportunities, but we're missing layups. And he's right. I mean, Christian Brown hasn't had a good start to the year finishing.
Yeah.
Everybody's missed some bunnies around the rim. So for how good the offense has been, there's definitely some room for improvement.
I think that Nuggets, despite their great 127 offensive rating before garbage time in the last game, were in the 0th percentile in shots at the rim.
Yeah, that's
Efficiency at the
crazy.
rim. So didn't bother them. They still scored.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy.
Did you see, by the way, can I just interject? I watched David Adelman. You could tell, because he's such a serious, like he's not very expressionless. You could tell he's a little like loves the offense because he's like, it's been it's been fun to watch.
Well, who was it? Didn't Jamal call him an offensive genius after last game?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I mean, we do have the best offense of all time so far, 3 games into the season.
And
So
Kamal's just shooting jumpers. He's like, this guy's incredible.
43 points, man. All credit to David Adelman and his staff.
Falling to the right at the shot clock buzzer goes in. Wait, great play.
So yeah, that's what David Adelman had to say pregame. Do we have the injury report?
Yes.
Common spirit.
We do. Let's check in on our common spirit injury report. Here it is. There we go. For the Nuggets, Cam Johnson came into this game questionable with a shoulder injury. He is playing, though.
Who the hell's Cameron Johnson?
Cam John,
Yeah,
available to play. David Adelman said, look, it was a nerve thing. It sounded like a stinger. Really uncomfortable for him. But he's good to go tonight. He says he feels better tonight.
Me and Cam John, both little shoulder stingers.
I know, dude. It's so many things in between you two. So many similarities.
Yeah.
Also,
Like
Zion
dogs.
Williamson was questionable as well. He's playing too. So he's also in the lineup for the Pelicans.
Bummer.
And then Kevon Looney is out for New Orleans. So that's the injury report. And yeah.
Dev, who are we watching? Who's the matchup tonight that you think is going to determine this game?
I mean, I remember a time that every single time that you turned on the TV and NBA was on, it was Zion Williamson.
I know.
Every single time.
That was a good year.
And I remember him destroying Denver. There was nothing that anybody could do with them. It's the Pelicans now. They are not a team that you should struggle with. You should really win convincingly. But when you have a guy like that that's so electric, that's so dominant when he's playing, you have to try to figure out a way to slow him down, to stop him. So I want to see how they defend him, because that is a matchup for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
that is a
perfect
straight up
matchup.
use your strength. Let's see who's the bigger bully. Let's see who's going to use their size to their advantage. I want to see how they try to slow him down. That's my matchup.
Yeah, I think that's a really good one. What about this one, D-Line? Jonas Valanciunas used to play at New Orleans.
Okay.
Bruce Brown, you know, he played for 3 teams, the Pacers, the Raptors, and the Pelicans in between coming to Denver.
In like a year and a half.
In like a year and a half. It was very quick. And he hasn't exactly said which team it was he hated, but he's made it clear he hated the teams he played for. I kind of wonder if he views this as like, yeah, all right, New Orleans, I hated my time there.
Are you asking me if it's going to be a revenge game for Bruce Brown and Jonas
Please?
Valanciunas?
I'm just
I mean, Bruce hasn't really hid the fact that he did not enjoy his time there or in Toronto.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's. I mean, yes, I hope so. I definitely like. I'm very much enjoying the Val pals. Bruce being one of them. I think that the bench can really. I mean, like the Pelicans are not very good and they're not very deep, so it feels like that should be a good opportunity for every one of the Val pals, whether or not they have a personal agenda, an axe to grind with the Pelicans or not, to be able to take advantage of. But I'll tell you one thing: I am wearing my Nikola Jokic Joker ones in the Broncos colorway. This has been a scientific thing that I've proven more than one time. I wore the Aaron
As a
Gordon's.
matter of fact, 2 times.
Aaron Gordon's I wore on the first night. He scored 50 points.
Yeah, I mean, that's all the proof you needed, right?
I wore the Jamal Murray's, and it's clearly the year of Jamal Murray. So I'm looking for a breakout game from Nikola Jokic. All he's done so far is had a triple-double every game so far.
That's it.
I love that he's going to have another regular 25-point triple-double.
I told you, guys, gotta be the shoes. Gotta be the shoes.
Real quick before we move on, shout out to Common Spirit for the injury report. Experience the difference compassion makes. Find a Common Spirit location near you. Discover a new standard of health and healing by visiting mountain.commonspirit.org. Common Spirit Health, official healthcare partner of the Denver Broncos.
I want to ask you, though, you know, who's your eye on for tonight's game? Where do you think the matchup lies?
I'm looking at the Nuggets defense tonight.
That's a good one.
Their offense has been great, historical so far. And we were talking about this, yesterday. We don't really know where the defense is. Like, it's had some good moments. It's had some bad moments. Could this be the first game where the defense really locks in and gets, a Munder, for example, and holds down a Pelicans offense that can be shut down? So maybe this is the first game where the defense really shows off. Like, that'd be the number one thing that I'd want, I think.
I think if you're going to work on something, we're almost taking the game for granted. It's really enough that every game's tough.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You can't take it for
Absolutely.
granted. But if we were, this would be a good game to work on something, and it would be your defense.
And to go with that, I joked in my intro about Jordan Poole. I mean, the Nuggets, he's the guy to shut down tonight if there's anybody to really lock in. I know you've got Zion, but like Jordan Poole, I think is the easier guy to shut off. He's had some monster games against the Nuggets. It's probably going to come down to Christian Brown, and maybe Spencer Jones plays a little bit more than 20 seconds in this game.
Okay. I think you might be right. I will say this. I'm curious what their starting lineup is. I'm trying to get the starting.
I got it.
I
got it.
Give it
You
to me.
got it?
Jeremiah Fears.
Yes.
Rookie.
Herb Jones.
Good player.
Trey Murphy.
Good
That
player.
Respectful
young man, yeah.
The drummer boy. Zion.
Okay.
DeAndre Jordan.
Yo, that is
DeAndre
wild.
Jordan getting the nod.
DeAndre Jordan
He wasn't even
is starting.
He's been on the team for like 3 days.
He was on the couch a couple of days ago
Bro, and they're throwing him out here against Yoke.
against Yoke.
Wow.
They said that, hey, this is a guy that you practiced against. You competed
You
against.
know his
you
moves.
must have his number.
Because they just didn't want to see Queen be murdered.
Well, I'll tell you, this tells me, though, the matchup that I think is the lopsided one. You said Jeremiah Fears.
Center.
Well, center, yes. I mean, that would. Jokic should have his way with DeAndre, I would hope. I would hope that is a good one. But Jeremiah Fears is 190 pounds. You seen him? He's a tiny little guy, and he's a
Wait,
rookie.
so Jordan Poole's not starting? Has he not been starting?
He has been starting, but coming off the bench in this one.
Interesting moves from the Pelicans tonight.
When you're 0-4 or whatever, it's like, hey, everybody's off.
very, very
In
interesting.
favor of Fierce?
Man,
In favor of Fears. Well, I mean, they did it. I mean, they are invested in him, but
They're invested in
wasting our
Jordan
time.
Poole pretty
We're
financially
talking about Jordan
too.
Poole right now, and DeAndre Jordan is in their starting lineup.
Yeah.
He is their starting center tonight.
Well,
Jordan Poole
they
has
went
started.
big. They went a little big because what they're doing is putting Herb Jones at 2. Because I was going to think if they're starting Poole and Fears as they did in the last game, Christian Brown should eat. He's 40 pounds stronger.
Jeremiah Fears coming off a 1 of 11 game.
But nonetheless, you have to think about this. All right, who's guarding Jamal? Probably Herb Jones. So who's on Christian Brown? Jeremiah Fears at 190 pounds? That needs to be a thing tonight, that he is, okay, get to the rim, run your routes, and finish over him, because this should be a get-right game, in my opinion, for Christian Brown.
Yeah, I think so too.
30 pounds of muscle you're getting.
It should be a good game for him on both ends of the floor. Defense will be, there'll be some tough matchups out there, but everything's lined up for him to have a good game.
Yeah, so I like that one. I'm kind of interested. You guys want to get deep into the stats?
Please.
Get into them. 3 games, fun with small sample size. The Nuggets right now are 29th in transition.
That's wild.
They have not been a transition team yet this year.
Were they honestly first last year?
I don't remember. I can look it up real quick while
Christian
you talk.
Brown was the number 1 transition.
Christian
guy
Brown
last year.
individually, yes.
So you got to think that
They were
permeated
definitely
the team
fit
rating.
towards the very top for sure.
But what do you guys make of that, Dev? Not getting into the transition game yet this year.
I was shocked about it last game because they're playing a lot faster. So you would assume that they would be pushing the pace and trying to get out and running. And also, it makes sense why Christian Brown is, in a rut right now, because that's what he's the one that benefits from that. He's the one that changes like the complexion of if they're out and running and getting those fast breaks, because they don't have the other guys. Aaron Gordon's not getting out on the break. It was damn sure not Jokic or Jamal. So it has to be Jamal Murray by itself. But I think that they look at their offense and maybe they wanted to make that a change where they're just like, we're all going to push the pace instead of just one guy leaking and, doing that outlet pass. So maybe it's by design.
Maybe it is. I think the loss of Russell Westbrook limits your. I mean, this is part of why they were so good last year.
Also, like the ball is going into the basket. Either they're scoring it or they're allowing it every
true.
time. It's
gotta
like
get stops to
these
get-
scores are out of control, and then really there's just like not rebounds and the transitions happening.
Yeah. I do expect that to pick up, though. But to your point, I do think this starts with defense more than anything. They are 19th in isolation, 9th in efficiency on isolation. Not a surprise. They're not an isolation team. 12th in pick and roll from the ball handling spot, 12th most frequent, 1st in efficiency. This is the Jamal Murray number. This is Jamal Murray's having a very
Just
big year.
cashing.
They're not 12th in pick and roll because Denver has a variety of offense, handoff, post, all this different stuff. So they're not going to be number 1 in pick and rolls, but 1st in efficiency for the ball handler.
I mean, the year of Jamal, man. I mean, he has looked like an all-star for sure. Like, that's how he's playing. 3 games into the season, he's arguably been the Nuggets' best player through 3 games, like their most dangerous player. And he's played pretty flawless basketball through these first 3 games. So can't say I'm that surprised with that.
Well, one other thing that's interesting about it is, who else is a big time pick and roll ball handler? Nikola Jokic. I mean, it's Murray handling the ball, but it's also Jokic handling it. But yes, Murray, 1.39 points per possession so far as the pick and roll ball handler. That's insane. That number will come down, I think. but that's really impressive.
Yeah.
The Nuggets are third most frequent users of the roll man in pick and roll. Again, you get the ball to Jokic there. 27th in efficiency.
Where are they on frequency of 360 alley-oops to the roll man?
They're number one.
Okay.
They're number one
With
in
one.
that so far. But third, 27th in efficiency. This is where I think the Nuggets offense can even get a little bit more. There's some basic things they do that you're like, oh, that's down? Okay, that's great, because that won't be down for long.
Yeah, I mean, like Jokic can assert his will more than he has been. That probably has something to do with it. He has been like a little bit more reluctant to score early on. He picked it up last game, and then every time he did, it was like, yeah, let's do that. It's very easy every single time. It's interesting, though. I would say it's a small sample size.
Small sample size. 11th in handoffs, 16th in efficiency. Okay. 5th in post-ups, 5th most post-ups. Dev, what do you think their efficiency is on post-ups?
Very.
Number one. Number one in efficiency.
But what's interesting is Yoke's post-ups per game are down from last year.
Still 5th most
Yeah.
for as a team, but first in efficiency. But again, to
Big
your
Val.
point, Big Val as well. You got him down in the
It's
post.
because we had this is a 3-game sample size, and one game Jokic shot 13 threes, refused to go into the paint.
It's so true.
I mean, also AG had a game. He was knocking out threes, but
It's
also
true.
when he wasn't shooting the threes, he
Bully
had a
ball.
couple of face-up bully ball plays. They have the guys for this one.
I think they're going to be number one in post-up efficiency this year. I think that's how that's going to go.
Because Jokic
What
score
about this
every
one?
time.
30th in spot-up field goal attempts per game.
Ooh.
4th in efficiency. Denver has not been generating a lot of spot-ups. I mean, this is something I don't think will be a trend, but
Right.
it is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of spot-ups do come off of, like, Jokic in the post, double team, pass it around. And there hasn't been, like, as much of that, I feel like. You know? Like, they haven't run the play a ton this season because they haven't had to. But I'm guessing that number will go up dramatically.
Second in cuts, second most cuts, 10th in efficiency. Of every
That's
cut
good.
is efficient, so it doesn't matter. They're 9th off of screens, 11th in efficiency. I don't think anything too crazy there. 20th in putbacks. We talked about offensive rebounds. I do think this is one area I would like to see go up.
Yeah.
I think a healthy offense is like getting more putback
Yeah,
opportunities.
I mean, this is again, like you could like point to one performance and say that's why it was down, and that's Aaron Gordon last game. Like he was just like not getting rebounds. He was not involved in that part of the game at all. When you normally would expect him to be a huge part of it.
And then the last one here, 30th in drives per game, 4th in efficiency. But this is a thing like Miami Heat, we were just talking about their offense restructured. A lot of these teams are just pure dribble drive, no pick and roll, spread it out. Everyone try to attack your man and kick, then tack and attack. Denver doesn't really have guys that do that. You know?
Yeah, they're more of a cutting offense, not a driving offense.
Also, that's ISO ball. I hate watching that. I'm not gonna lie. I want to rotate the ball. I want
OJ Mayo?
Make him. He was just a bucket. It's a little bit different than just breaking a guy down for the whole time.
Just a bucket of
I'd be
mayo.
higher to see. I bet you Denver was pretty high last year because there was a lot of possessions that Jamal would be into ISO, buckets and things like that. It's different right now. You make a move, you go. You make the pass, you cut, you find the open man. It's a little bit different than just ISO here, ISO here, ISO. Nobody wants to watch that.
They also lost their best driver, Westbrook.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason they went from like bottom of the league to almost the top in drives last season. It was just Westbrook.
Yeah.
Jamal has been driving it a lot. I feel like more than last
Yeah,
year.
for his standards. Yeah,
I feel like based on the eye test at least.
Sometimes they just get counted as something. I mean, synergy's not perfect with these things too, so it can be a little wonky, but something to monitor. Let's move on to the next topic here, guys, which I feel very strongly about. You can win a lot of games in the NBA if you just take care of business against bad teams. They went 3-1 against the Pelicans last year.
don't mention the Wizards.
They went. I think if you beat the Pelicans, you should not lose to that team. They're not that good,
Especially at home.
especially at home. But they're not that good. Suns, the Jazz are actually sneaky tough right now, but I think that's going to fall off. I think they're
Right.
trying to lose and they keep winning. The Wizards are not that good.
No.
The Nets are not that good.
No.
If you beat those teams, you go undefeated against those teams. And I'm telling you right now, the Pelicans are the toughest of that lot, probably. I mean, Pelicans, Suns, maybe tied. But you guys go undefeated there. That's 16-0. You only have to go 40-26 to get to 56 wins. Sometimes it really is as simple as you're at home against the Pelicans with a night of rest. You got to win these ones.
You have to. This is the thing. The Denver Nuggets need to be an unfair advantage at home. It is absolutely unconscionable that they were as ineffective at home as they were last year. It frankly doesn't even make any sense. A lot of that transition game, all the things that you can like just obviously point to, the advantage you have for playing in the Mile High City, like that you have to take advantage of. It's just like when they drop games, especially to bad teams, it's like nothing more infuriating, But I do think that, I was thinking more about like my seemingly outlandish prediction of them winning 61 games, which I'm completely locked in on, by the way. David Adelman like wants to prove something, at the end of the year, last year, and in years prior, Malone didn't really have anything to prove. It was really important for him to start to transition towards, the playoffs. Not that I'm saying he won't do that, but I really do think it's like going to be a point of pride for him to like really take every single game seriously in a way that can kind of fall by the wayside when you have an entrenched coaching staff for so long.
They shouldn't lose to these teams. When you're a contender, when you're one of the better teams, there's not even setup games. Those trap games that they call. You should take care of business when you're supposed to take care of business, especially at home. You're supposed to dominate in these games where you get right. If you have a guy that has been in a rut, if you have a guy that needs to get himself going and get some confidence, if you have a bench unit that needs to find their identity. This is the games that you do it. You get a big enough lead where guys get to rest. That's something that I want to see from this Nuggets team, and that's something that we haven't seen, for the last couple of years. You want them to blow teams out so their guys are resting in the fourth quarter. Your starter should not have to play much in the fourth.
Absolutely.
That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to ruin Dev's betting segment because
it should be a big night for the bench too.
Because the starters, are like not in there for the last.
And as we've seen, if the bench has a good game, it's like a 50% chance it could be a blowout, it feels like.
It does feel that way. I'm hoping that Bruce and Val come in with a... Come on, you dismissed this too easily. Bruce, when they played Toronto in the preseason, remember how much he was talking?
But yeah, listen, I think, I agree. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
That's what I'm trying to get out of you.
Hell yeah.
At him, man.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, this is a game the Nuggets should absolutely blow the doors off this starting unit too.
They're not horrible. We're going a little hard here.
No.
Herb Jones is good. Herb Jones is a good defender.
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan
starting.
They do have two. Their
He
point guard
was
and center
on
are
the
not-
street
And
until
you have a
3
rookie
days.
that's
Has he
starting.
even played in a game yet?
He literally cut his hair because he was like, well, time to transition into civilian life. And when they called him back, he's like, oh, man, I lost my edge, my look.
Our pregame picks are presented by Bet365. Download the Bet365 app. Use the code DNVR365. Deposit $10 and place a bet of $5 to get $150 in bonus bets. Must be 21 or older, physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Dev, I deposited money into this account like 2 years ago and I've never withdrawn. I'm like, I don't want to put more money in because I kind of want to see if I can build it back up.
But yeah, it's close.
It's close. It's
What?
close.
You know what? I got you.
All right, let's do it.
Now's the moment. I got you. The Nuggets come into this game as 12.5-point favorites, and guess what? We're taking that number.
Really?
What? It's DeAndre Jordan starting.
This is a great bet.
Come on, man. This is a great bet. They're going to blow out.
Okay.
They're supposed to blow out in these spots, and guess what? This is a new
They beat
team.
the Suns by 13.
And
Should've
they're
been more.
both as bad. They're both as bad. I think Nuggets take care of business in this one. I'm going to take the 12.5. I'm going to go over 238 because you're supposed to. Everybody's been putting up like 130 on the Pelicans every game. Now you get to play against the best offense ever, possibly. Sign me up for that. We also know what type of defense that the Nuggets employ every single night. So this should be a over type of game. I'm going to take the over.
Okay.
On the Pelican side, you guys know who I have to start with. Friend of the show.
DeAndre Jordan.
A very respectful young man. You know how I feel about this young man. Everybody knows it.
Very
He showed me love at All-Star Weekend. Got to go with the over on him. I'm going to go
You can't
over.
bet on everyone that shows you love. Everyone literally in your entire life shows you love.
And I bet on him.
You've never bet on me once.
And I bet on him. Let's go over 16.5 points for Trey Murphy. I'm going to
That
go.
feels like a lock.
I'm going to go under 9.5 points for Derek Queen. I mean, come on, man. I'm a natural born player hater. And when you get when you give up,
This sounds like a type of prop that could be manipulated. Not gonna lie.
When you give up your future, they're gonna be like, hey, there's some suspicious
Like if
activity
he
out
leaves
there.
because
true.
of injury during this game, I
They're
got my eyes
Wait a
on
second,
you.
Dev. Yeah, do you have
Adam
Under
Silver,
9.5 for
do you have
Derek
some?
Queen.
You have some.
Adam Silver receiving a phone call right now. Sir, there's been 4 $5 bets on the under for Derek Queen.
I'm Derek Queen. What?
Hey, they gave up that
That would be
future for him,
actually
man.
crazy if like Dev's betting alerted the sports books because of these props.
They're gonna be watching the show like, okay, he's
Nobody's ever bet on Derek Queen under points.
I am. Let's just go under. For Denver side of things, let's go over the team total of 125.5. I like it every single time right now. I'm going to ride that streak. They're scoring the basketball with ease. Very, very easy for them to score. I'm going to go over on this one. Another one that I like, Jokic took no three-pointers last game. I think that changes. I think that gives them balance. DeAndre Jordan can't get out and try to guard him up close. He's going to try to protect the paint. I know Jokic is smarter than that. He's going to bring him out of the paint. He's going to knock down three-pointers. It's 1.5. Just get the 1.5. The next line that I liked, this one, it's hearing this news, it feels like it should be one of the lock-worthy bets. Christian Brown struggled last game, struggled mightily in the last one. I think he gets back on the board tonight. I think he does it with scoring. He's going to have Jeremiah Fears guarding him.
Please.
There's no way.
Please.
You can't put him anywhere else. You
Yeah.
really can't. Jamal would destroy him.
No,
Everyone else is too big.
CB got to do it tonight.
It has to be him. There's just no way it's not him. 12.5 points is way too easy. AG was kind of out of it last game as well. At least he looked like it. Let's get him back on the boards. I'm going to get over 5 rebounds for him. I just think this is going to be a high-paced game.
Tough
He's
one.
going to have to be in it. I think this is a game that he has to be involved because Zion will go and punch it on you if you're not the one that's trying to box out, not trying to go get rebounds. Don't get yoke dunked on. Just don't. I don't want to see it from Zion. I told you guys that I'm petty.
Yeah.
I
did
really
tell
am.
me.
Yeah,
You
we
did
did.
tell
You
me.
didn't have to,
I
by the
did.
way.
We're
Yeah.
petty.
We knew.
And it runs deep. Look, I was once in a relationship, fellas.
What?
I was once in a
go.
relationship. And things didn't go well. I moved on and I found someone better. But guess what I did? I kept on looking back just to
Okay.
make sure things was going horrible for that lady. I wanted things to go bad, even though I was in a better situation.
Are you talking about Michael Porter Jr.?
No, I'm talking about Valanciunas. I'm talking about Bruce Brown.
Oh,
They're in better
please.
spots now. I think they flourish in this one. I'm going to go Big Val over 11.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I hope she's doing horrible. Next bet, I'm going to go over 9.5 assists for Jokic, and that's at plus money, and you already know what that means. If it's
Wait a
over
second.
9.5 assists, 4 for 4 on the triple doubles this
Man, this
game.
would be so
Think it's gonna
vibey.
be another
I'm
triple
betting it
double?
because I want it to
Are you guys
happen.
nervous that they'll be up too much
Yes.
for him to
He
compete?
gets it in the third quarter.
Okay.
Every time.
That's true.
That
Every
is a
time.
fair, it's a fair point.
It should be the lock. But I have another lock. The lock of the game is Jamal Murray over 22.5 points. We are right in that streak.
Let's go.
Is this back-to-back games with Jamal Murray over
Yes.
points as the lock?
Yes.
I think it's
I like it.
straight,
Is it
4
3?
straight. We had the year to Jamal to start out the
Yeah.
year. It's been hitting every single time, has it not? He's averaging 30 right now.
Yeah.
It's hitting. We're going to make sure that it keeps hitting.
I have one bet that you can advise me on, yay or nay. Aaron Gordon didn't make a 3 last game, but he's at home. Plus money for 1.5. Zion hanging out in the paint. What do you think, Dev?
Oh, I like it.
Let's do it. Let's
do
get
it.
in there.
Let's
get
sprinkle
in
it
there.
on there. You
I
know
like
what?
that.
You
All
talked
right.
me into it.
Let's hit super chats. Peter Duck, Bruce Def hated playing for the Pelicans. Val had a problem with the coach because Willie Green is a hack. Okay. Sounds personal, but I like the city and people. Signed Nola Native. Okay.
Hey, there you
Trenton
go.
Inside
Mans.
info.
The record for most triple doubles in a row is 11 by Russ in 2019. You fellas think Yo could beat that this season. He may score less, but I think his assist numbers will come up. I agree. I think he can beat it.
11 is a lot. I'm gonna wait. I'm not.
6 straight is his career high.
I'm gonna wait on
Tough.
that one. I'm gonna
Tough.
wait on that.
6 cores. Shout out the Pelicans for starting DJ. Joker's gonna have some fun. We'll see.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one just for that alone. I'm glad that DeAndre Jordan is in a spot where he gets to play.
Dude, we're already insufferable.
We're 2-1.
3 games.
All right, we'll see you on the watch
2
along.
games in a row.
Heading
We're
over to the watch
disaster.
along, everybody. Hit that like button. Meet us over there.
We all silly like the mayor.